Hello everyone, welcome to your Soul Nourishment Weekly Message. I am Christine, your Mind and Body Empowerment Coach. I hope that this video finds you all well. So as I always say, all of these messages are timeless, so whenever you come across this message, even though I do say weekly, that is when it is meant for you. Trust in that, okay? So today I pulled a card from my Body Positivity card deck here, okay? And then I will follow it up with some tarot and finish it off with a daily healing message. And all of that info is down in the description box if you're wondering what cards I'm using. Now, I did try to record this video a couple minutes ago and was interrupted by my kids, so I had to stop. But the card that came out, I'm just going to stick with it because it really flew out, so I felt like, okay, the collective really needs to hear this message. So, all right, so the card that came out was from the self-care section. And it says, healthy sexuality is a fundamental right for everyone, no matter your shape or weight. How does body shame limit expression of your sexuality? Are there ways you notice you hold yourself back? Is there a way you might safely take a step toward being more authentic to your sexual self? Okay, so first of all, what I want to say is, it's completely understandable if this whole subject area for you makes you feel uncomfortable, awkward, weird, because for me anyway, which is probably another reason why this card came out, this was a big thing for me for a very long time. I always have felt very insecure about my body, and so that played out hugely in intimate ways, okay? In fact, I think I probably closed myself off from all of that for a long time because I just didn't feel comfortable in my own skin. So it's really hard to be intimate with another person, even with your own self, when you don't like your body or you feel uncomfortable in your body or you feel unsafe in your body. Now, this subject area can go very, very deep, and I'm not going to go super deep. So all I want to say is, to just preface this is, if for you, this is coming from, say, sexual trauma of any sort of sexual abuse or whatever the case might be for you from your past or present, whatever it is, and that is why you struggle with this, definitely seek extra help on that, whether it be from a therapist or psychologist or somebody who specifically deals with trauma healing. Definitely seek those people out, and of course, if you need any help finding somebody, reach out to me and I can certainly help you find somebody, because that is something that goes very, very deep, and that needs extra special TLC to work through before you can really feel comfortable being intimate with another person. It makes complete sense, I just want to say. So if that sounds like you, you can still watch this message, of course, but for you, it's a little bit extra layered, so definitely seek out extra help and work through some of those deeper issues before moving forward toward being intimate with another and feeling good and comfortable about it. Because as this card says, healthy sexuality is a fundamental right. It is our birthright to have a healthy sexual lifestyle. Like I always say, when it comes to food, we are built and designed to receive pleasure from food, not just nutrition. It's the same thing with sex, okay? It's not just there to make babies and procreate. It's there to also just receive pleasure and to connect with someone else and with yourself on a deeper spiritual level. It's something that also helps us get into the present moment and feel embodied like never before. And that's super important. And in fact, embodiment is a huge piece of the puzzle in terms of feeling comfortable being intimate with another person and with yourself, okay? Coming home to yourself, really getting into your body is a huge piece to the puzzle. So as the card says, first you need to become aware of how you're holding yourself back, if you are holding yourself back. And if you're watching this message still, then probably you are in some way, shape, or form. So be real with yourself, be honest, and just see, like, hey, do I hold myself back in this way because of my weight, my shape, my size, whatever the case is? Or have I done this in the past? Maybe you're not currently with a partner, but you notice in the past or in past relationships that's been a huge issue for you. Okay, great, no worries. You're just an outside observer looking in, and just, no judgments, no criticisms. You just want to kind of get clear on where you currently stand, and from that place you can make change, okay? And so as the card says, what can you start doing to start to make change in this area? Because again, you deserve to have a healthy, happy, joy-filled, pleasure-filled sex life. We all do, okay? Yes, it's taboo and all this. There's so much awkwardness around the subject area, but you know what? I'm so over that. Because again, I've been that person, and it's because of the outside world and how we've been conditioned to talk about sex, look at sex, think about sex. It's like this dirty, evil thing for me growing up, being a very traditional Catholic person. Don't follow that anymore, don't resonate with it, never really did. But anyway, that's not what we're talking about today. So the point is, we all deserve to have a healthy sexual lifestyle, and if weight and shape and size, body, whatever has been an issue for you and it's been holding you back, now's the time to be honest with yourself, get clear, and start to take some steps toward healing and working through some of those insecurities so that you can have what you truly deserve, okay? So, let's pull some tarot, get some more messages. I already fully shuffled. I'm going to do a couple more shuffles for you, and then we will pull a couple messages from Spirit to just see what sort of wisdom, guidance wants to come through, okay, from Spirit on this subject matter. I love that it came out in the self-care category because, yes, sex is self-care, 100%, okay? When we don't feel comfortable to express that part of ourselves, there's something going on. There's something deeper. There's something deeper going on, and chances are, if that's a big issue for you, then it's probably showing up in other areas of your life, and it can hold you back in so many different ways, shapes, and forms, especially from a creative perspective, because you know, our sex drive is, I believe, exists in our sacral chakra, which is also all about like creativity and personal expression, freedom of expression, and all this kind of stuff. I mean, yes, there's other chakras that would tie into, but for me, creativity is a big one. And so if you are feeling uncomfortable to express yourself in an intimate way like that, like in a sexual way, then chances are it's also going to show up in the way that you are creative or using your creative abilities and expressing yourself in that way too. So it's definitely something to keep in mind. Okay, so let's pull some cards on this. Some clarifiers, please. Spirit, thank you so much. Just a few. Just see what's coming up here. Whoa. Oh, yes. Well, that makes lots of sense. Got the Three of Swords right off the bat. Okay. Swords energy, though, is... Woo! Oh, my gosh. And, okay. Okay, perfect. So... Okay. It's actually really beautiful energy, aside from the Three of Swords coming out, which it's not, none of it's bad, because if anything, this is past, present, and future. For me, that's kind of how I see it. So, first of all, like I said, we start here with the Three of Swords. Now, typically, yes, the Three of Swords is a card of heartbreak, heart pain, something that occurred for you that really stung, that really hurt, that really brought you down. This could have been a breakup with a person of significance in your life, or this could just be you feeling inadequate, not good enough. Like I said, the swords are thoughts. I think I said that a couple minutes ago. Swords represent your thoughts. So this could just represent all of the limiting beliefs that you have around yourself and what you deserve because of your body, because of your weight, your shape, your size, your physical appearance in some way, shape, or form. You could have a lot of limiting beliefs and negative thoughts built up around all of that, which again holds you back from really fully expressing yourself and giving yourself that much deserved healthy sexual lifestyle. Like I said, that we all deserve, and it is self-care. So you could, again, it could just be saying you are holding yourself back because of all of these limiting beliefs and things that you have. This could, again, speak to that deeper trauma that I kind of briefly touched on in the beginning of this video, which, again, if that is a thing for you, if you have endured any sort of sexual abuse, which is why you feel so closed off in that area currently, definitely, I'm going to say it again, please seek out extra help so that you can work through any sort of trauma that you need to work through, okay? So that's the past energy, though. So we're just going to leave that in the past, okay? We've acknowledged that we have kind of been hanging out in this area, but we don't want to be there anymore, right? So what it's saying for you moving forward, we got the Nine of Pentacles. And the Nine of Pentacles is just this beautiful, abundant, independent energy, okay? She is just living it up. She's loving life. She's feeling good about herself. She's not caring what other people think about her looks, her body, her shape, her weight. She's just flowing in this beautiful energy of abundance and love and joy and just beauty and just all good things, right? She's just happy. She's doing her thing. So I feel like what this is saying is, once you finally work through this heartbreak energy or limiting beliefs, negative thoughts, once you sort of work through all that, you see it, you're aware of it, you start to notice when things come up for you, and you put some tools in place that allow you to release all of what is no longer serving you, you step into this, okay? You step into this beautiful Nine of Pentacles energy. And again, like I said, the Nine of Pentacles, and this is male or female, it doesn't have to be female just because it's a female on the card. She is, I'm just saying she because it's a girl on the card. She is totally open to exploring her sexuality in all different kinds of ways, okay? And pentacles are, physical, right? So to me, that could also be representing, like I said, getting physically intimate. And when you feel good in that area and you feel abundant in that area, boy, do you attract abundance in all different other kinds of ways, because you're really allowing yourself to be fully expressed as you. You're really tapping into, like I said, all of that. I know this is the Pentacles, but still, you're really tapping into all of your creative energy and your sensuality, and all of that's so connected, right? And so when you're honoring yourself in that way, then you're going to start to attract other things in your life that make you feel equally, like give you that pleasure and make you feel abundant and sensual and all that kind of stuff. And that shows up in all other areas and ways in your life. I can't talk today. And clearly she is thriving in abundance. Look at all those jewels and pearls and things that are just spilling over, right? She's just super happy where she is, right? She's just feeling good, and she's feeling good as herself. She doesn't need another person, right? Because a lot of times this is like the single lady card. You don't need another person to make you feel this way. You can feel this way all by yourself. And when you feel this way all by yourself, you'll be much more likely to feel good in, being intimate with another person, completely as yourself, right? Fully expressed as you, your most authentic self. And finally, in the future, we have the Two of Cups, okay? And a lot of times, at least in this deck, for me, yes, this could be, again, of course, because we're talking about sex, being intimate with another person. However, I also see this as a self-love card, because to me, this could be representing like you looking at you, okay? And when you truly tap into that energy of self-love and you grow that bond with you and you come home to you and you're working on getting into your body on the regular to the point where you feel so much more accepting of the body that you currently have, I mean, nothing can stop you, right? First, you have to grow that love and that bond with you before you can really experience that with another person anyway, right? So at least with a person who will honor you and cherish you the way that you deserve, all right? So in order to really have that beautiful experience with another person, that beautiful intimate experience with another, you need to have it with yourself first. So for me, self-love all day long, which will bring in a person who you feel completely, totally great about getting vulnerable with and just opening up with and doing whatever with, okay? Regardless, again, I'm going to say it, regardless of your weight, your shape, your size, your jean size, your whatever size, okay? It won't matter. That's not what matters, because all the walls come down. All the walls come down, and it's not about how do I look on the outside, it's how do I feel on the inside. So first you have to get right with you on the inside, and then you can feel comfortable letting those walls down with another person and experiencing all kinds of beautiful, magical things with another person. But first it starts with you, and that's why I believe that the Nine of Pentacles came out first, because it starts with you, right? Like I said, this card is often like the single lady card. So first you got to get right with you and feel abundant and sensual and beautiful, and on the inside, I'm talking on the inside. First you have to get right with you on the inside before you can experience it with someone else, okay? But it's here, it's available to you. But first and foremost, it's all about working through all of this energy. And for me, again, this could be like a heartbreak from the past that kind of, initiated all of these feelings of not good enough, low self-worth and all that kind of stuff. But it could just be limiting beliefs that you've built up over time because of the way that you look or how much you weigh. And it's time for that to go. And that's what Spirit's saying. It's time for that to go. It's time to get right with yourself. And in doing so, you will bring in a person who can match that for you, and you will feel really awesome about doing whatever with that person, because you already feel it within you, and you're going to attract somebody who will honor you the same way that you honor you. And that's super important. That's another piece of the puzzle, right? We want to feel like that other person sees us for who we are, accepts us wholeheartedly, unconditionally for who we are. And that also is another important piece of the puzzle. So when you get right with you, you'll bring that person in, no doubt, okay? If that's a goal for you, it doesn't have to be. But like I said, this could also just be self-love. Okay, and that's the most precious gift of all, by the way. So let's finish this up with a daily healing message. Please, Spirit. Oh, we got a couple. All right. We got a couple here. Okay. So first we have, know that truth is a living force, whether you believe it or not. I love that. And I think today, it's funny actually, because when I first started recording this reading, before I had to stop it, we got the Ace of Swords, which is all about the truth, knowing the truth, speaking the truth, living your truth, okay? So I love that this card came out. So know that truth is a living force, whether you believe it or not. So I feel like today we got real truthful, okay? I got real intimate with you all. And it's funny because I used to be so uncomfortable talking about stuff like this, but I don't anymore, because the truth is we all, it's our birthright to have, like I said, a healthy sexual lifestyle. And therefore, it's so important to be honest with yourself, be truthful with yourself. Where do you currently stand? Where can you start to make changes? What tools can you put in place? What steps can you take? Baby steps if you must, like I always say, so that you can go toward that, so that you can reach toward that. And it all starts with you. It all starts with you getting right with you and living authentically as yourself, embracing your whole self, unapologetically, because that is what is going to bring in somebody who will honor you the way that you truly deserve, and somebody that you will feel, like I said, totally cool with being vulnerable with and being your whole most authentic self, regardless of your body, okay? But the more that you're in this energy, that kind of insecurity around your body, it's still gonna pop up, yes, of course, because of the world that we live in, but it's not gonna matter as much. And even if it pops up for a second, you're gonna be like, shoo, 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 I don't resonate with you anymore, okay? Because I feel really freaking awesome being me, exactly as I am, okay? And finally, we have trust in divine order, you are being helped, okay? Trust in divine order, you are being helped. So I feel like Spirit is definitely, like I said at the beginning of this video, if you are looking for more help in this area, somebody that you can talk to, whether it be a therapist, psychologist, somebody who specializes in sexual trauma healing, or just trauma healing in general, you are being helped. So ask, put your asks out there to the universe, to your team, to your guides. You know, send me the right people, send me the right group, send me the right resources so that I can start this healing journey, this healing process, because I'm ready to liberate myself in this way, because I deserve it, I want it, we all deserve it, and I need to get the ball rolling here. So, and also, if that's not something that you need, then I feel like Spirit's just saying, like, we're helping you through this process. Even if it's just limiting beliefs that you're trying to let go of, negative thoughts that you're trying to let go of, or maybe somebody who can help you in terms of your body image, like me, because I am a coach. If you're looking for any sort of help, ask for help. Even if it's just from your team. Hey team, I need help to work through anything that's holding me back right now, that's keeping me from, embracing my sexuality. Show me where I'm blocked. And also definitely do some meditating around your sacral and your solar plexus chakras, because your sexuality is tied to your sacral for sure, but your solar plexus and expression and all of that, your solar plexus is also your confidence. And obviously, yes, confidence is important, but confidence comes from within. It's not about losing weight so you feel good in the bedroom, okay? Confidence comes from within. It's feeling good within yourself so that you don't give a crap how you look like on the outside. I deserve to feel good regardless of how much I weigh. I deserve to feel pleasure regardless of what my gene size is, okay? So anyway, you are being helped. Ask for it. Ask and you shall receive. Be honest, be truthful with yourself. What do you need to do? What steps do you need to take so that you can start feeling really good, okay? Because yes, you deserve it. We all do, okay? So anyway, a little bit different of a message today, but I hope that you found this helpful, and I look forward to seeing you all again next week for your Soul Nourishment Weekly Message. Until then, take care. Bye-bye.